Morning, good morning. All right, here we go. So we're holding in Perek We're wrapping it up today. Erev Shabbos, have a great Erev Shabbos. Perek Mishna Yud Tes. Rabbi Lezer Omer, Havi Shokud Lilmoid Torah. Be diligent about learning your Torah. And of course, this is a message even nothing to do with nothing. Be diligent about learning your Torah. Take learning Torah seriously, because that is the thing that is keeping the world going, and we can give classes upon classes upon classes about the importance of learning Torah. And B, v'damash, and not only is it important to keep the world going, but it's what keeps, what's going to be your reward in the next world. So therefore, you want to make sure that you are diligent in learning Torah. What does it mean to be diligent? That means that you have to go ahead and when you're learning Torah, you take it seriously. You don't have your phone on. You don't have other things available for you to distract yourself at the learning. When you have a distraction, nothing goes in, and you don't get involved. Everything has to be off. And then once you involve yourself, then you start appreciating it. If you just are entering Torah not really into it, it's not going to feel good. And you should know what to respond to an apikoros, to a person who is a heretic. So you have to go ahead and respond to him. You have to be firm in your beliefs to know what to respond to people. But know why you're working. Don't just go to davening every day. You have to know what you're doing and why you're working. And you should know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is Neman. Don't worry, you will get paid for all of your work. Mishna Chaf, Rabbi Tarfon Hayoim Katzer. This Mishnah is telling you that, a lot of times you wake up in the morning, you're like, you got something to do, But if you have something to do, you know that today there's a lot of work to do, and you jump out of bed. Hayoim Katzer, the day is short, but there's a lot of work to do. There's a very short time in this world relative to how much mitzvahs we could do. There's tons of work that we could do. Regularly people are lazy, but the reward is tremendous. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is waiting there and to see who he's pressing. He's waiting there to see who's going to actually go ahead and do the work. So this is more of like a way to get out of bed in the morning. A lot of times people are like, it's hard to get out of bed if you don't have to. So guess what? You have to. There is a lot of work to be done. And Mishna Chaval, it's not upon you. Now, at the same time, a person may say, there's so much work to do, then, give up. Teretz says, no, it's not upon you to finish the malacha. You don't have to worry. You don't have to finish the work. Just work. But see, if a guy says, okay, go ahead and I want you to document everybody's social security number and everything. This is a job that one person can't do. You can't do 400 million people's social security number and write them down. So that's it. I'm not even going to try. I won't even get a tenth of the way there. Answer: do what you could do. That's the message. Nevertheless, you're not free to become batal from it. If you learn a lot of Torah, you will be getting a lot of reward. And again, the Mishnah reiterates this from different Tana. Don't worry, Hashem is going to pay the reward. But you should know that the reward for the tzaddikim is in the next world. The reward is not in this world. And people may say that's unfair or whatever. That's because we have a very limited view of what this world is. We think this world is important. But by the time we get to the next world, we're going to realize how really insignificant this world is. Can you imagine? You remember back in 6th grade when something happened. You remember one time your mother wanted you to wear a certain shirt and you didn't wear that, and you were upset. And you remember? No, because you don't remember these trivial things when you're 30. The fact that one time you were upset in 6th grade. What happens if I tell you, because you listened to your mother, back then, we are now going to give you this tremendous yacht. A $100 million yacht. Congratulations, it's now floating for you in the port of Miami. What would you say? Like, are you serious, man? And I said, you know what? If you would have listened twice, you would have gotten 2 yachts plus a plane. Like, are you serious? I wish I listened twice. And this yacht is going to last you for a good, 50 years. Now, imagine if I tell you it will last you 100 years. Every year we get you a new yacht. All because you listened to your mother that one time. In a time in 6th grade when you honestly didn't even remember. You're right, it hurt back then. But you didn't. I don't remember listening to my mother in 6th grade when she told me to put on a shirt that I didn't like. Even though I'm sure it happened. Sometimes, you gotta. I'm sure I davened in 6th grade, but I don't remember it. So congratulations, that one uncomfortable time that you did it in 6th grade nets you unbelievable rewards. So now we may look at it sadly and be like, oh man, the poor guy, look, he lost his kid, he lost that, it's terrible tsaras, whatever. It's all so insignificant in a couple years. How many years? 70,000 years. Guess what? Because the next world is forever. It's going to last more than 70,000 years. 700,000 years. Oh, yeah. Do you remember 700,000 years ago, you stubbed your toe and it was so painful, like 700,000 years ago? No. Well, guess what? This reward that you're having today is still because of that. Wow. So that's what we have to realize. Trivialize this world in your mind. No matter what happens, trivialize it and realize that the next world is oh so important. And that's the message. Have an amazing Erev Shabbos and keep steiging away.